Hello students, welcome to the next lecture on the GATE examination. Today we will discuss about all those questions from the year 2021 related to the linear algebra. Myself Dr. Harish Garg. You can simply follow my YouTube channel and scan and join my WhatsApp group. This is the barcode of mathematics and statistics. So let's start with this video. So remember, as I discussed you in my previous lectures as well, we will try to solve each question with the help of the shortcut tricks as well as the complete discussion. So look at that. If you try to solve this question within a 15 second, how you can solve that? So whenever you are trying to solve this in a fraction of second, you have to read the statement first of all very carefully. So A is a 3 cross 3, B is my 4 cross 3, and such that AB is my non-singular. Means the determinant of A is my non-zero. Fine. Then consider following statement. P, nullity of A is my 0. This is you want to prove. So what is the meaning of that? If I use the rank nullity theorem, rank of A must be equal to the dimension of the V, that is A, that is a 4. Is it possible? It is not possible. Why? Because the rank of A, we all know it should be minimum of number of the rows and the number of the column. That means less than or equal to 3, but it said 4. It means nullity can never be 0. So this means this statement is my false. So this is the simple shortcut tricks you can apply that. Secondly, BA. So firstly, what is the size of the AB? So second tip says, what is the size of the AB? So A is 3 cross 4, so it is my 3 cross 3, which is my non-singular. Fine. What is the size of the BA? BA is my 4 cross 4. Then you have to identify the nature. So what is the tips for you? We all know whenever any of the matrix say M of n cross n is my non-singular, then any of the matrix n whose size is this is always be a singular, provided M is greater than of n. And you can see 4 is greater than 3, so this means this is my singular matrix. So but he said it's a non-singular, it is also a false statement. So both P and Q are my false, is my correct answer. This is the first method. You can solve this in a fraction of second by using the simple concept. Another way, instead of this, if you are unable to remember this, then we can solve it with the help of the usual method, nullity of the A. So rank of A is less than or equal to 3. Fine. Rank of B is the minimum of this, is again less than or equal to 3. Then you can find the rank of AB, which is less than or equal to minimum of the rank A, which is less than or equal to 3 and less than or equal to 3. That means of here. Moreover, what is the AB is my 3 cross 3 and which is non-singular. It is given to you. That is meaning of that is determinant of AB is my non-zero. So what is the meaning of that? Rank of AB is my 3. Fine. So what is the meaning of that? If I substitute here, 3 is less than of minimum of rank A and the rank of B. What is the meaning of that? It implies rank of A, rank of B is my 3. So once the rank is my 3, what is the nullity? So if rank of the A is my 3, so then nullity of the A is my number of the columns minus 3 is my 1. So nullity is a 0, again a false statement. How you can prove the second part? Again, you can see the rank of the BA is less than of the minimum of rank of B and rank of A. Rank of A and rank of B is my 3. So it is 3, 3. So it will be less than or equal to 3. So what is the meaning of that? But BA is my 4 cross 4. What is the meaning of that? It is a singular matrix. So this is my false statement. So you can apply any of the trick, but this is always, remember, whenever you have the matrix of higher dimension, one first is a non-singular, the other one definitely be a singular matrix. Look at the another question. R is a row reduced echelon form of the 4 cross 4 matrix, and let the third column of the R, it's the third column of the R is my 0, 1, 0, 0. So remember, it's a row reduced echelon form. So what is the meaning of the row reduced echelon form? If the first element is my 1, all the below elements are my 0. Then what about this element? It can be 0 or it may or may not be 0. So but this value must necessarily be a 0, because if this is a 0 element, then non-zero, then we have to reduce the below elements as a 0. So, and what is that? This is may or may not be a 0. This value may or may not be a 0. This value may or may not be a 0. But we all know when this value is a non-zero, then we can easily make this value as a 0, this value as a 0. Fine. Now this value must be a 0. So these two star elements can be of the anything. If alpha, beta, gamma is the solution of the AX is 0, then gamma is my 0 of here. So this is the row reduce. What is the A? So if I consider a very simple, what is the rank of this matrix? This is my 2. Fine. So A is my 4 cross 4 matrix. If I simply take a very simple example, I have to prove that AX is 0. Third column of this is my here. So that's no problem because it's a homogeneous. Fine. So AX is 0. I can reduce them to the row echelon form. That's a Rx is equal to 0. So if I multiply this by alpha, beta and gamma, that is alpha, beta, gamma and delta, and put them as a 0, what will happen? If you look about the second there, so that will be star beta plus gamma is 0, where star is any non-zero number, where star is a non-zero. Can you say it's a gamma is 0 always? It is not always true. This is true only when this value is my 0. But this value may or may not be 0. So it means gamma is equal to 0, not always true. So this value is my false state. Fine. Now look at the another part. What is another question is, you have to find for all the B rank of this and rank of here is. Again, if I consider this is my R, if I consider any of the B, say 1, 1, 1, 1, then what is the rank of the R comma B? It is definitely be a 4. Fine. Now if this is a rank 4, can you say this is also be a rank 4? You can consider a very simple matrix. Like I can preserve these values, let's say this. Okay, I can say simple 1, 1 here. This value I can preserve like here, and of this. What I can see, the first row, third row and here. So what is the rank of the A? Is my 2. Fine. If I consider any of the vector here, 1, A, B and C, or say D, if I make them into the row reduced echelon form, you can see that I can preserve this column. So if I use this minus this, it will be my 0. This minus this is a 0. It is my D minus B. This value again I can make as a 0. This value I can make again as a 0. This value is my here. So can you say this is a 4? Can you say this value A by B is always 4? No, because if I consider this as B and D both are same, like 1, 1, 1, 1, then definitely rank of this is my 2 but not a 4. It means this is not always true, but he said for all. This is also a false statement. So both P and Q are my false state. So remember, the first condition hold only when this value is a 0, but this second column they are not talking about anything, so it may or may not be a 0. Okay, look at this eigenvalue problem. So remember that I already gave you a small tips related to this. Whenever the differential equation of this is there, such that y of 0 is 0 and x is lies my here, then what is the eigenvalue of this? It is always be my this form. Fine. This is the condition I already gave you, and the solution will be of a sine of root lambda of x. This is the solution given to you. Now you can see here L is my pi. So what is the value of the lambda? If I say L is my pi, it is my n square. Fine. Now according to you, you can say this is the right answer, but not, because this is the additional condition given to you. This is the additional condition given to you. You can apply this value here. You can apply this value as here. So what is the y of pi is? A sine root of lambda is my n sine n pi, derivative will be my a n cos n pi is my 0. So what is that? It's a tan n pi is equal to n is my right answer. So that means the solution will be lambda is equal to k square, or you can say the n square, provided k minus tan pi will be 0 is the right answer. This answer is possible only when instead of this, if you are given as simply y of pi is my 0, then you can say this is the right answer, and otherwise this is a general form you can see about here. So the right answer is my C is the correct answer. You always remember that I already told you the same shortcut tricks in my previous lecture, which is available at my playlist of the GATE Mathematics. You can see the linear algebra 2020, 2019, 2018 and the PY question of the linear algebra here. You can see about these lectures, PY questions from the last 12 complete years. You can see the this shortcut tricks available at here. This is the YouTube channel Dr. Harish Garg, GATE Mathematics playlist. Look at the next question. If it's a twice differentiable function, so that divergence of here, divergence of this is my 6, S is the surface of this sphere, this is my x square plus y square is 1, so that means this is my sphere. Fine. Then your target is to find of this value. That's very simple. I can convert this into triple integration, divergence of the f by using the divergence theorem into dv. Fine. This value is given to you as a 6 and over the volume. So volume is my sphere. What is the volume of the sphere? Is 4 by 3 pi r cube. R is my 1. So the answer is 6 into 4 over 3 pi. So what is the right answer of this? 8 pi is the right answer. So you can see it's a very simple. You just convert into this divergence theorem and then you can write as a simple. Okay, look at this another one. F is my differentiable function. DUF be the directional derivative. Okay, so what is the directional derivative? Gradient into unit vector. Fine. So if del u and r in this are my here, so what is that? This value is given to you as my root 5. Fine. So what is the meaning of that? If I choose del u by del x of I cap of this into 1 by root 5 plus del u upon del y of 2 by root 5 is my root 5 at the point 0, 0. So I can written this as ux plus 2 times uy is my 5. Similarly, corresponding to this v, this value is my root 2. So this will be my ux minus uy at the point 0, 0. Now can you solve this? If I subtract them, 3 of uy is my 3, uy is my 1. So once uy is my 1, what is the u of x? It is my 3. So I can substitute here. This is 3 plus 1, 4 is the right answer of this problem. Remember always, gradient of the f is nothing but my gradient of, say, if I use the function, or you can say this I cap f upon y j cap. So you can see it's a ux. I denoted ux is my here, uy is my here. So you can see if you take the dot product of this 1 by root cap I cap, 2 by root 5 j cap. So what is the dot product is? This value is the right answer. Look at the next question. This is again, okay, this is the rectangle 0, 0, 2, 0, 2, 2 and here. Fine. So O, A, B, C. Okay, so I will tell you the two methods for you. Remember, whenever there is a question of the m dx plus n dy, apply the green theorem always. That could be easy. What is the green theorem? Is partial derivative with respect to x, partial derivative with respect to y is my here dx dy. Fine. So now you can see about that. What is the n coefficient of the y? That is a 1. Partial derivative of m minus minus plus 2y. Fine. Now you have to find this over this region S. So what is that? I can open this bracket, dx dy plus 2 is outside, y dx dy. What is that? This is the area of this. What is that? This is my square. So what is the area of this square? Length side square. This is my 4 plus, how you can integrate them? This is the y. So you can take the first limit is x, 0 to 2, 0 to 2, y dx dy. So firstly I can integrate with respect to y and then x. The right answer is 4 plus 2 times 2 minus 0 and 4 by 2 minus 0 over 2. So what is the right answer is there? So it is 2, 4, 8. That is 12 is the right answer of this problem. This is the method 1. Fine. This is the method 1. You can solve this problem in a very simple manner as here. Second method is, instead of this you can also solve without using the green theorem. What is the second method is? Now you can see oriented in the counterclockwise direction, like of here. Fine. So firstly I can take on the path OA. On the OA is y is equal to 0. So this value will be 0. So this value is my integration of dx. Limit of the x is my 0 to 2. Right answer is my 2. On the path AB, what is the on the path AB? X is equal to 2. So dx will be 0. So this part is integration of 2 into dy from 0 to 2. So the answer is 4. On the path BC, y is equal to 2. So y is equal to 2. So dy is my 0. So this value will be minus 3 dx. So from here the limit is my 2. From this side limit of the x is my 0. Answer is my plus 6. On the path CO is my x is equal to 0. Once x is 0, this part will be 0. Dx is 0. So the integration of this is my 0. Now you can see if you add them, total area is again 12 is the right. So either you can integrate by green theorem or by the path, that's the same angle. But I always recommended you, whenever there is a line integral, apply the green theorem for the easy sake of the calculation. Okay, now look at this another question. T is the mapping from R3 to R3, which is a linear transformation such that of here. Then your target is to find rank of T. Again, if you look about this statement very carefully, which is very simple. This is the mapping T, this is the T square, this is the T square. Okay, I can start from here. T square is the mapping from R cube to R cube. Fine, because T square is mapping from X, Y, Z. So it's R cube. Image is also on the R cube. Now you can see that the codomain images are same. So remember, whenever Tx is equal to Ty, if it implies x is equal to y. What is the meaning of that? T is my 1, 1. That's the definition of the 1, 1. If you look about here, this value and this value are same, but this and this are not same. What is the meaning of that? This means T square is not 1, 1. Once T square is not 1, 1, what is the meaning of that? T is my singular. Sorry, T square is my singular. Once the T square is singular, it means that determinant of T square will be my 0. What is the meaning of that? Determinant of T square is my 0, or you can say determinant of T is my 0. Once the determinant of T is my 0, it means T is my singular. Once the T is my singular, it means nullity of my T, or if you want to take the nullity, or you can say the rank of the T is not equal to 3. So that means it is less than or equal to 2. So it means the rank of T must be less than equal to 2. Now, but we need the exact answer. How you can do the exact answer? Again, you can think about how you can find the rank of the T square, which is less than of minimum of rank of T and rank of T. But we don't know the rank of T, but we only here, so we can't say anything about here. How you can think about the, so if I prove that rank of T is greater than equal to something, then we can take that as equality. Okay, that's again simple. So how you can find the rank of T? That means you have to find the dimension of the range space of the T. That means we can find here. Okay, again we can see from here T is my singular. Fine, it means nullity of T must be greater than equal to 1. Fine, once the nullity of T is greater than equal to 1, so rank of them is less than equal to 2. Fine, you can see like here. How you can think about of here? We can say from here, if I apply the T on the both side, T square of 1 1 1, I can written as a T of 1 1 1. T of 1 1 is my T of 1 minus 1 1, and T square of 1 1 1 is my 1 1 1. So basically this value will be my 1 1 1. Fine, now you can see there are the two mappings are there, and can you say they are my 1 1? No, you can't say that, but you can see there the range set is consist of these two elements, 1 minus 1 1, this element, and the second element is my here. So it means the range set of the T must be greater than or equal to 2. Fine, so dimension of the range set is nothing but the rank of the T. So it is the rank is greater than equal to 2, it is rank is less than equal to 2, so you can say it is my equal to 2 is the right. Fine, so you can think about here. Firstly you have to find the dimensions, and then you have to find the T, so you have apply the T square on the capital T on the both side, so it will be my this. So this is the simple way you can think about this mapping of here. Okay, now look at this another one. You have to find the volume of this. That's a very simple. Firstly, this is the xy plane. Say this is my x, this is my z, this is my y. So which is the paraboloid of this, which is the xy plane of this, okay, and paraboloid to this. So that's a very simple. I think 15 I can take as the outside. Integration of x square, this is my dy dx dz. So firstly I can take paraboloid x square plus z square to 4, and this is my x and this is my z. So what is that? Integration, when you take with respect to y, this is the constant which is outside, x square plus z square is outside, and the remaining part is 4 minus x square minus z square over the area dx dz. Now since it's a double integration over the circle x square plus z square, that means x square plus z square is my 4. Fine, this is a pre-image over this x z. Fine, so how you can do that? You can simply take in the polar form, x is there, y is equal to 2 sine theta. So if I substitute here 15, x square plus z square is nothing but my 4 root 2, this is 4 minus 4, or yes, 4 minus x square plus I think I have to written in terms of the radius, not in terms here. It is r, because this is the maximum range. I can't say that it's exactly 2, so it is my r. This is 4 minus r square, dx dy is here, dr d theta. So range is 0 to 2, r is my, and this is a complete 2 pi. So what is that? If I integrate them, this is a 4r square. So r square is this is 4, 5 over 5, 0 to 2, and then outside is 0 to 2 pi. Fine, so that's over. Now what is that? 25, 15 into this, it is a 8, 32 over 3, it's a 32 over 5. So what is that? It's a 2 by 15, 15 into 2 pi into 32 into 2 over 15. This will be cancelled out. It's a 64 into 2, 64 into 2 pi. It's a 128 pi is the right answer of this problem. A is the correct answer. So you can simply convert into the polar coordinates and you will get the right answer. Okay, now look at this another one, local maximum and minimum. These are same tips as I gave you in the earlier. This is the function of the two variable. Write the matrix of 2 cross 2. Fine. If it is a 3 variable x comma y comma z, then you have to write in the 3 variable 3 cross 3. How you define the matrix? First value fx x, fx y. Second line is fy with respect to x, fy with respect to y. Now you can find it. So what is that? What is the second derivative of this? First derivative will be my, with respect to x is 4y, it is minus 4x. So second derivative will be minus 4. If you take partial derivative with respect to y, it is my 4. It is always a symmetric matrix. This value with respect to, this is my fx. What is my fy? With respect to y, it's a 4x. It is my 4y cubed. So it is my minus 12y square. Fine. Now what is the tips for you? Max, min and saddle. So what is the minimum point and when is the saddle maximum point? So maximum when the first value, that is my fxx, is my less than 0. Minimum value when fxx is my greater than 0, and saddle value is my here. This is the first condition. Now you can see it's a less than 0. It means it's a neither be a minimum. So it means neither be a minimum. So this value is a minimum, cancel out. Fine. This value is a minimum, cancel out. Now the two saddle points and the maximum saddle point. Now first condition satisfied. Second condition is the determinant of this matrix must be greater than 0. Determinant of this matrix must be greater than 0. And if the determinant of this matrix can be less than 0 or greater than 0, then we call it this saddle. So it means now you have to check only for the saddle point. How you can check? We have to find this saddle point at the point, but point is not given to you. You have to find firstly the critical point. You can take the first derivative and here as a 0. So from here you can say y is equal to x. From this you can say x is equal to y cube. So I can take here y is equal to y cube. So y will be my 0 and 1. Fine. Or minus 1. So once is here, so points are my 0 0, points are my 1 1, points are my minus 1 minus. Now at this point 0 0, first value is satisfied. Now you can find the determinant. So at 0 comma 0, what is the determinant? This value will be 0. This value will be 0 minus 16. Minus 16 is my less than 0. So it means this point is my saddle point. Fine. Now at the point 1 comma 1. At the point 1 comma 1, this is my minus 12. So its value will be plus 48 minus 16. That is a greater than 0. So it means this point is my maximum point. This point when it's a minus 1, this value is again same. So this value is also a maximum value. So 2 maximum, 1 saddle, 2 saddle point, cancel out. Only the first option is the correct answer of here. Remember, this is simple tips for you. As I already gave you the same tips in our previous lectures. Okay, now look at this another question. This is defined as an inner product. Remember, this is the inner product, not inner product space. This is only the inner product. Then which of the following statements are true or false? Okay, if you look about here, what is the meaning of that? It means I can return this number as norm of u. Second number I can return as a norm of v. And if I multiply this and divide it by here, it means your target is to prove this quantity. This is your target. Fine, for the first part. That's very simple. We all know how you can write this value in terms of the norm. We all know this is less than of here. Any result you can remember by using Cauchy-Schwarz lemma. Fine. If I substitute here, because of this negative, this inequality will be greater than sign. So I can return this number as minus 2 times of here. So what is that? This is norm of u minus norm of v whole square, which is always be a greater than 0. So it means this statement is my true statement. So this option is cancelled, this option is cancelled. Now look at this another one. If this value is given to you, u comma v is given to you 2u and minus of v. for all v, then u must be 0. So remember, what is that? If you remember this property, how you can solve that? I can return this number as of this form. So but 2 is my real number, I can take in the outside. Minus 1 is a real number, I can take it as a outside. Fine. I can return this number as such. So what is the meaning of that? It's a minus 2. I can return this as 3 times u comma v. Inner product is my 0. That means inner product of this is my 0. What is the meaning of that? It means u is my v. So once u is my v, I can substitute here. It means this is nothing but my norm of u square is my 0, because it is true for all v. So if I substitute here, v is equal to u is a norm of u 0. Norm of u 0, it means, because norm, by the definition of the norm, it must be 0. So this statement is also my true statement. So both p and q are my correct statements. Right answer is my A is the right answer. Otherwise, you can simply take n is my 1. So what is the inner product space? It is a simple r cross r to my r. Fine. So then again you can see it's a single cross, so it's a simple u as a 0. Okay, now look at this another one. V is a vector space of all the polynomial of degree at most 2. At most means less than equal to 2. Remember, always equality must be there. If in this case it is less than 4, say, so less than 4 means here equality is not be there. So you have to firstly convert into the equality form. Fine. Now what is the basis of the less than equal to 2? Basis are my polynomial is either 1, either x and the x square. Now you can substitute here when p is equal to 1. So p0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0, 1 plus 1 is my 2, and this is my p of 0 is 1x square. So basically you have to write the matrix 1x x square. It's a 3 cross 3 matrix. So this is a 0 is a constant value, 2 is my here, x square is my this. When it's a x, so it is my 0 minus 1, it's a minus 1 constant value. P of 0 is my 0, p of 1 is my 1. So 1 of x, coefficient of the x is 1, p of 0 is my 0. When you take x square, it's a 0 minus 1 square, it's my minus 1, constant value is my minus 1, 0 plus 1 is a 1, p of 0 is my 0. Then the sum of the eigens value, sum of the eigens value is nothing but my trace of the matrix. If I say this is matrix, what is the trace? Trace is my 1 is the simple right answer of this problem. Okay, look at this another one. A quadrature formula is given to you which is exact of degree less than equal to 2. Again the equality is there, so we can start with the polynomial x, 1, x and x square. Fine. When f of x is my 1, what is the integration of this is? X square by 2, so 4 by 2 is my 2. F of is alpha plus beta plus gamma. When f of x is my x, its integration is x square, x cube by 3. So 8 over 3, f of 0 is 0, f of 1 is my 1, it is my 2 gamma. When it's x square, integration is x cube, x4 over 4. So 16 over 4 is my 4, alpha is again 0, this is my beta, this is my 4 gamma. Your target is to find the value of alpha, gamma and here. If you subtract them, 8 over 3 minus 4 is my minus 2 gamma. So what is that gamma is there? It's a minus 4 by 3 plus 2 by 3. Once you can substitute here, what is the beta? Beta is my 8 over 3 minus 4 over 3. It's my 4 over 3. You can substitute here. It's a 8 over 3 minus 2 over 3. Right answer is my 2 is the correct answer of this problem. So remember, whenever there is a question of the polynomials like of this and you can see of this, always consider the basis of the respective elements. Then you can get the answer in a very simple way. So I hope you can simply learn all these tricks of the 2021. You can simply scan and join my here. Otherwise, I hope you can simply like, you can share and comment on my this video. Best of luck, students. Always happy.